Hi everybody, I'm very glad you joined me for my 5th Hebrew online lesson. In the last 4 lessons I taught you some basic things to form a sentence, the pronouns, numbers from 0 to 10, how to say want in all the forms, I don't want, yes, no, thank you and you're welcome. I'm not going to review all that, just watch the former videos before watching this video. Just to remind you and to make sure we're on the same page, see if you can understand those sentences. And if you can continue with this video and study some new things. What do I mean when I say, Hi, אני לא רוצה שוקולד. תודה. שלום, אנחנו לא רוצים פיצות. תודה. לא, היא לא רוצה פיצה. כן, הוא רוצה פיצה. היי, אנחנו רוצים בבקשה מנגו. הם רוצים שוקולד. הן לא רוצות שוקולד. If you understood all those sentences, great, thumbs up for you, and you may move on. Just check that you remember the numbers. How do you count from 0 to 10? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. How do you say yes, no, thank you, and you're welcome? כן, לא, תודה, בבקשה. The last one is either you're welcome or please. Now we can move on to counting objects. How do we say I want one pizza? אני רוצה פיצה אחת. אני רוצה פיצה אחת. How do we say I want two pizza? When I say two pizza, obviously I mean 2 slices of pizza, okay? So, how do we form pizza into plural? The feminine ending for plural in Hebrew is ot. Remember, רוצה becomes רוצות, so it's the same for a noun. Pizza becomes פיצות. How do we say I want two pizza? אני רוצה שתי פיצות. שתי פיצות. So I took the word שתיים that you know from counting, the word two, שתיים, and I took only the beginning, שתי. Only the beginning of the word שתיים shortens into שתי. אני רוצה שתי פיצות. Now let's try this with different pronouns and with negative and positive sentences. Try to translate what I say. Hi, אני רוצה שתי פיצות. אני לא רוצה פיצה אחת. אני כן רוצה שתי פיצות. אנחנו לא רוצים פיצה אחת. אנחנו כן רוצים שתי פיצות. הם רוצים שתי פיצות. הוא לא רוצה פיצה אחת. הוא רוצה שתי פיצות. If you understand that, that's great, and we can move on to 3 up to 10. How do we say I want 3 pizza? 3 slices of pizza. אני רוצה 3 פיצות. It's that simple, just like in English. The same structure of a sentence. I want 3 pizza. אני רוצה 3 פיצות. Let's conjugate. אנחנו רוצים 3 פיצות. בבקשה. Let's be more polite. אתם רוצים 3 פיצות? Now I'm going to say this sentence in different forms to practice everything you know so far and the numbers. So the exercise is just trying to translate into English. Hi, אני רוצה פיצה אחת, בבקשה. Hi, I want one pizza, please. You can pause if you don't have enough time to translate and then replay, obviously. שלום, אנחנו לא רוצים 3 פיצות, אנחנו רוצים 4 פיצות בבקשה. Hi, we don't want 3 pizza, we want 4 pizzas, please. Hi, אתה רוצה פיצה אחת או 2 פיצות? So now you have a new word, o, which is or. Hi, do you want 3 pizzas or 4 pizzas? No, sorry, I said, hi, do you want 1 pizza or 2 pizza? You gotta be very hungry to order 4 pizza by yourself. Hi, את לא רוצה 2 פיצות? We have 2 pizzas in the price of 1. What did I say? Hi, don't you want 2 pizzas? So I don't know if you paid attention, but the question sentence, like asking a question and saying a normal sentence, is exactly the same in Hebrew. Let's move on with the pronouns. Hi, אתם רוצים 5 פיצות או 6 פיצות? Hi, do you want 5 pizza or 6 pizza? I'm just saying pizza because I'm tired of saying slices of pizza. So excuse me. So we did אתם, אתן, hi. אתן לא רוצות 7 פיצות? Hi, don't you want 7 פיצות? הוא רוצה 8 פיצות. He wants 8 slices of pizza. היא רוצה 9 פיצות. She wants 9 pizza. And the last one, הם לא רוצים 10 פיצות. הם רוצים 0 פיצות. They don't want 10 pizza, they want 0 pizza. Everyone are on a diet. Okay, so just to sum it up, what we added today to lessons 1, 2, 3, and 4 is how to count objects. When you count 1, you say the object and then אחת. When you count 2, you say שתי and then the objects. In the next lesson, I'm going to add more to it. I'm going to teach you the nuance between feminine and masculine when counting 1 and 2. And we're going to start simple conversation. להתראות, goodbye.